everybody, Genesis7 here, and in today's video we're going to have some facts, but it's mostly going to be speculation and opinion, so feel free to join everybody in the comment section below. It is your speculation station on today's topic, and today's topic we're going to be talking about some news that has dropped a couple of hours prior to recording this video, and it revolves around SEGA announcing a mystery AAA title that they're going to announce along with their lineup that they're bringing to Gamescom. That lineup being Catherine Full Body, 2 Point Hospital coming to consoles, which is very exciting. I think it's going to be a very fun game to play on the Switch, and of course the Mega Drive / Genesis Mini coming out in September, October, depending on what region you are in. So this has got the World Wide Web and the community talking, and I'm pretty excited and hyped because this could be anything. It is unannounced, so it kind of crosses out some of games that we've heard come in the past, and we'll be going over those very shortly. But everybody is talking, and the main thing that everyone's been jumping to is Creative Assembly. Creative Assembly, if you didn't know, they are the masterminds for the Total War games, and they have been currently working on a tactical first-person AAA shooter for a while. They've had a lot of job listings up on the SEGA job sites, including a global social media manager, and that application ended on the 25th of July. So to me, it kind of makes sense that we're going into August. They've got their social media manager, their global social media manager, so they've got all the tools they need to announce and start promoting this game. But this got totally shut down on the Total War Reddit by a member of Creative Assembly, saying that it's not one of their games. So this has got everyone talking even more, thinking, well, whoa, what could this be? My excitement has come back. I thought we were going to be getting a first-person tactical shooter. It appears not. So we need to dive deep into Sega's IPs and titles to see what we could be getting, this grand announcement. It could be anything. But first, I think we need to cross a few games off that list that we know about. We know that there's a Sonic the Hedgehog title in the works. It's been announced, so it's not an unannounced title. Shenmue 3, even though it's not being handled by Sega, it's coming, we know about it, along with Streets of Rage 4, Panzer Dragoon Saga. There's a lot of Sega games that we're actually getting some revisions. We also know that a month ago that Nights into Dreams got a trademark. I think it was Nights Wheel or Nights into Dreams Wheel or something like that. But that doesn't scream to me AAA title, so I think we can cancel that. Though it could be a possibility if they really want to drive that franchise into the current generation. A few other games we're going to look through that we shouldn't really expect. We know that Bayonetta 3 is coming, so that's not going to be the game. We also know of a... What do we know? Panzer Dragoon, we know that. Sakura Wars, we know that's coming, that's been announced. I don't think it's going to be any of the Atlas games. We know that Persona 5 Royal is coming next year to the West, so I don't expect it to be that. It's unannounced, so we don't know. So we need to dive into some of the Sega IPs that we don't know that might have some kind of revitalizations. And I'm going through some of these lists here, and some of them I'm like, oh, this would be such a cool game to bring back. I mean, Afterburner, this has just got a recent release on mobile with the Sega Forever titles, so I don't expect an Afterburner game. Alex Kidd, I don't know if Alex Kidd's AAA worthy these days. He might be. It'd be nice if he got the Mania treatment, maybe, it might happen. I'd like to see it. I'm a big fan of Alex Kidd. Beyond Oasis, it could be his time to kind of return. Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening is coming to the Switch, having that kind of remake. Maybe Beyond Oasis can have some kind of treatment as well. There's so many IPs that we're going to be diving into to get excited about, and I want you guys to kind of contribute in the comment section below, because there's so many. Crazy Taxi, could we get a Crazy Taxi 4? Is there a Crazy Taxi 4? I don't know if there's a number 4. There's been more than 4 games, but I don't know if there's been a 4th titled game. But I don't think that's AAA worthy. I don't think that's something that they would push to that kind of extent. Other games, Echo the Dolphin, maybe Echo the Dolphin's going to make a return, we don't know. Golden Axe, that would be cool to kind of have a new Golden Axe, but with Streets of Rage 4 coming out and being having that kind of new style, I don't think there is room for a Golden Axe at the moment, though we could see a Golden Axe in the future. That would be nice. Hang On, I'd love to see a Hang On, but again, I don't think it's AAA worthy in this day and age. House of the Dead, again, I don't think it falls into the AAA category in this day and age. Jet Set Radio, I know this is heavily requested by a lot of people. People like Jet Set Radio. There is a massive fan base, and that has got the potential to have its third official game, I think. Because we've obviously got Jet Set Radio and we've got Jet Set Radio Future. If I'm missing any out, I do apologise. I will do my research after the video and apologise, but it'll be nice to have that third Jet Set Radio game being pushed. It's a great fun game, and I think it could be time. It could be time. We also have games. We've mentioned Knights. This could be the game. I mean, it's not been announced. We just know that it's been registered as a trademark. So it could happen. It really could. Panzer Dragoon, like I said, it's getting a remake on the Switch. Now we're getting to some titles that I'm pretty excited about. Maybe a Shining game. The last Shining game we got was Shining Resonance Refrain, which was a remaster or a port of the PS3 game, because it was only released in Japan. They brought it over, but it didn't do so well. I enjoyed the game personally, but I don't think it did well overall. So I don't think we'll be seeing a Shining game anytime soon. Sonic the Hedgehog, I think we'll find out about this in 2020. I don't think we'll hear anything else except movie news. Space Channel 5. Again, I don't think it falls into that AAA category. I'm sorry if I'm offending some fan bases by saying this, but I'm just kind of being mindful of the day and age that we live in. Seeing Space Channel 5 competing with like games like Death Stranding, which is a AAA game. You know, I could be wrong. And I'd like to be proved wrong, because some of these IPs are great, and I'd love to see them back. Again, we got Super Monkey Ball. We know that Super Monkey Ball remastered game's coming. Maybe they'll announce a new one on top of this, but again, I don't see this coming, because when it's unannounced, they're going to really surprise you. Valkyria Chronicles, maybe we'll see a new Valkyria Chronicles game. Who knows? Valkyria Chronicles 4 came out, was it last year, was it? I think it came out, so I think it's too soon for Valkyria Chronicles games, and I don't think it's going to really hype people up. Virtual Fighter is definitely one, with Evo just coming and going, having a great reception of viewers through streaming. You know, Evo's on top, so maybe Sega can bring back Virtual Fighter to have a place on that esports stage. Yakuza, we know that a new Yakuza game's coming with a new protagonist. The Kiryu era of games have now ended. We may get remasters of 3 and 4 and 5, because we know that they're going to Japan, but again, it's unannounced. I don't think this is going to be it. And this brings me to the last opinion, speculation, and what I think it might be. Phantasy Star 5. Imagine it. It's the perfect time for Phantasy Star to make a return. Phantasy Star Online is coming to the West next year on Xbox One, and sooner to other consoles and platforms. Wouldn't it be awesome to bring back Phantasy Star, the single player experience? It's been such a long time. It's a long time coming. That gets me excited. I'm now a JRPG buff. I think it's the perfect time, and I think it would do tremendously well on the Switch. You got games on over there that are smashing it on the Switch, like Octopath Traveler did so well that it came to PC because more people wanted to play it. You've got Xenoblade Chronicles 2 that did awesomely well. What other RPG games we've got? It's the Tales of Vesperia remastered, even though it wasn't just on the Switch. Again, JRPGs are kind of prominent, with Final Fantasy VII Remake coming next year. Phantasy Star 5, I just like the sound of that, and that is the game that I am hoping for personally, but we'll have to see. Maybe the person from Creative Assembly was throwing a swing ball, a swerve ball, to get us off the scent, and we will be seeing that tactical first-person shooter from Creative Assembly. But I'm putting all my chips on the table for Phantasy Star 5, and maybe I'm getting myself too hyped up about this. So there we have it. We've covered a vast majority of Sega IPs of what it can be. It could be a completely new one. We could throw everything we just said out of the way, and it could be a completely new IP, and they could just absolutely steal it. Like Death Stranding, what's that? Maybe they've got it. Maybe it's their secret weapon. Who knows? But again, down there is the place for you guys to discuss and speculate on what you think. Gamescom is only 2 weeks away. Very excited, and of course we're going to be covering it on the channel. So thank you for watching. If it's your first time here, please hit the subscribe button, it helps me out. If you like the video, smash the like button, and on that note, I'll catch you guys on the flip side.